So now I've got the tail lights alongside the car. It's a little easier to see which bits do what. So this is the passenger side on a UK model. So you see there on the OEM lamp, you've got the brake light, indicator and reverse light, which means on this light, this outer red light will be in use, the indicator obviously, and then this one, the reverse light. And that's what these three plugs are for, as we went through before. Brake and tail lamp, indicator and reverse light. On the driver's side, on the right hand side, it's a bit different. Brake light again, indicator, and this red one is the fog light. And again, the same as the other side, this one is the indicator, this one is the tail light and the brake light. Now before we install these, I'll just make sure that this switch is in the on position, because I want the fancy trailing LED light function. If you want to be a bit more subtle, maybe turn that off. All we need to do this is a 10mm socket. This is a big 1/4 inch one, probably a bit overkill to be honest. You could do with a 1/2 inch or even smaller. And then for the bits that are a bit harder to get into, 10mm ratchet spanner is very useful. Alright, let's get on with it. So if we get underneath the car, which is still lovely and clean because it's got less than 200 miles on the clock, here is the tail lamp unit. Now you want to ignore all of this section and all these cables and these Phillips head screws. There's another one right up there. They're not important to what we are doing. The bits we need to pay attention to are these 10mm dome head nuts. There's two there, and the third one you can't really see from down below, but there it is there, the silver nut. Now on the exhaust side, it's a little bit fiddlier to access because you've got the exhaust in the way, but there's one there. There is another, and the third one is up there on the top. And here you can see the clip as well that I was talking about before. Now these aren't particularly tight whatsoever, so don't go overkill with them. There you go. So, already loose. Once you've loosened and removed all those nuts and then pushed the clips, you have to be so careful getting this tail light out, so it could so easily fall and smash on the floor. You can press the tabs at the back, or you can just give the bumper a little tap, and there we go. So now we need to remove the factory bulb holders and have a look at the bulbs. So just remember the order that you remove them in. So again, twin filament one for brake and tail lamps, indicator and reverse light. Just need to pull these out now. So now we've removed the bulbs, we're left with the female bulb holders. Just try and remember to dangle them in the order of which they came out the light, so you don't get the wrong one and get them all mixed up. And then you need to plug them into the respective male plugs on the LED tail lamp. And now with all of those connected, all you need to do is neatly tuck the wires into these holes, and then the bulb holders will clip back into the holes as they do on the factory lenses. Just pop them in, give them a little bit of a turn, and they should lock in place. So now all that's left to do is refit the light. put the ignition on, pop it in reverse, turn your lights on and put your hazards on. Let's have a look. On this side we've got the indicator going, and if you put your hand over there, the tail light is on, and over this side, as planned, the reverse light is on and the indicator is going. Don't really quite understand that system, but there we go. One fog light. But I'd say that's a success. Now let's give them a go on the road.